Hello guys, and welcome to another episode of Howler for an Hour. This time we are playing the game Firework. This is a Chinese horror puzzle game. The story apparently takes place in a remote mountain village where an accidental fire happened at a funeral, which forces the police to reinvestigate a closed case of a massacre. Apparently we play as a rookie police officer participating in the reinvestigation. This is a horror puzzle game, which kind of caught my eye because it kind of had a neat art style. And, horror puzzle games, I don't really play those very often. So let's see what this is all about. It looked quite curious. Of course, before we begin, if you like the video, do think about giving it a like. And if you haven't subscribed yet, think about doing that as well. But if you really want to help out, come over to Twitch. We're trying to reach partner, and I'd like to make 2022 the year we do it. So we can't do it without your help, though, so think about coming by, whether it's to lurk or to talk. If you want to add to that view count and just add another friendly face that I can talk to, that'd be pretty awesome. Or just, if you don't want to talk, a friendly face to just hang out with, Anyways, think about it, because I could use the help. Also, we have a pretty cool Discord community, if you want to check that out, and I have a Ko-fi link if you want to help directly monetize my content. All links are in the description, so check them out at your leisure. Now, this game said to actually play on controller? Alright then. Let's begin. Automatically or manually. Okay. The names, characters, and locations are fictitious. Any scenarios, actual persons or places is coincidental. That typical disclaimer. Ghosts relish devouring sins, possessing sinners, crushing their bones to suck on their marrows, and imposing eternal suffering on them. The mantra of suffering. Lovely mantra. Alright. And here we are. Oh, this is RPG Maker. I wasn't sure at first, but it is. It's a widescreen script RPG Maker. The moment that light made a sound, I knew. Because I just know RPG Maker that well. This is just my luck. I had a perfectly functioning car break down all of a sudden. Zhang, the informant is still way in town. Do you want to leave the car here? There's no need to rush. Dealing with arson is not our responsibility. This is just great. My car broke down. Captain Liu will yell at me. Captain Liu seems like a nice person. He just transferred here, so you have no idea how Captain Liu is like. If she finds out if the car had broken down, she'll say, I told you to take good care of the cars, didn't I? If you're chasing after a dangerous gangster, what are you going to do if the car breaks down? Can you imagine the consequences? I'll try to fix the car. I'm good at this. Alright, Zhang. Thanks. We're colleagues. No need to be so courteous with me. Ah, the flashlight's almost dead. Look soon, can you bring me a battery? There should be a small store on this street. Fine. We look like we're 16, but also a policeman. Half an hour ago, a coffin caught on fire during a funeral in I'm not going to pronounce words right. I'm sorry. These are Chinese words. I'm better with Japanese words. Chinese words I'm a little rougher with. Typically, I can figure out Japanese, but not Chinese. Kingshan Town, maybe? The informant claimed that it was arson. Our superior sent us to investigate the matter. This is my first time working as a criminal investigator. Fun. And we get to do it in a gloomy night city. Okay. Let's talk. There should be a small store nearby. He said that. So yeah, this is definitely RPG Maker. Let's take a look and see how much they customized it. Oh, okay. Ah. It's our items list. By the way, I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I'm just saying it's RPG Maker. Yep. If the ambience isn't loud enough, let me know and I can turn it up. There's a basin full of paper ash on the counter. The ember glows from time to time. Wonder what that's for. Anyone here? I'll take that as a yes. Small store owner. I just woke up. What can I do for you? They are small. I don't even see them. I'll take a AA battery. Here you go. 2 yuan. Hooray. Obtain battery. Oh. Where did you come from? You look kind of creepy. Look at this guy. I assume he just kind of spawned. Hello. Can we talk more? The store owner looks at the counter emotionlessly. I see. No, that's pretty normal. It's fine. I'll bring the battery to Zhang first. Green is a scary color, and so coffin on fire. Oop, Flareons are no longer allowed to be here. What? You can't bury a Flareon. They'll just burn the coffin, I guess. What's this say? Believe in science, not superstition. Xingshan Town is a secluded town in the mountains. I heard they had retained many superstitious customs. I'm losing my voice today. What is up with this? I apologize if my throat is all froggy. Zhang, I got the battery. Thanks, buddy. I'll wrap up here, so you can go and check out the scene first. Since you're new here, you can take this chance to familiarize yourself with the place. Yes. How do I use flashlight? The funeral is held out in the center of town. You'll get there if you walk straight towards the right. Well, that's very good to hear, because I'm stuck on a 2-day plane. Shopkeeper's gone again. Hello. Oh, cool, credits. That's a nice cinematic way of doing it. The funeral shed is on the right. It's too dim to see it clearly. Also, this character's name is Lin, which is the same as the Chinese name of Colin from Changed. I'm sure somebody's going to point out, so I may as well do it first. I know my audience. It's a bulletin board, but it's too dim to see clearly. Again, common Chinese name, I think. Wait, it's too dark. It's better not to act rationally. Can I use the flashlight? No, I can't. Wait, wait, hold on a second. Didn't I pass this place a while ago? By the way, right now there is a droning music playing. Can you hear it? If you can't, I'll turn up the sound. It faded out right as I said that. You can hear it. Okay. Would you like it a little louder? How loud? I assume our footsteps sounds are also audible, and it's just good where it is. I'll turn it up a little bit. This game seems pretty... I mean, it might be louder at some points, but... Let's put it at that volume. Is that too much? Let me know if the footsteps sounds good. If the footsteps sounds are a good volume, then that's probably good where I put it. Screenwriter Moonroach, developer Moonroach. Moonroach, huh? Puppo. What's this? Blood oozes from the wall. That's not normal. Moonroach did much. Very productive roach. Blood oozes from the wall. There are 2 banknotes stuck to it. Oh, free money. Oh, it's blood money, though. That's the money I used for buying the battery just now. What's going on? How do you know it's exactly that money? But yeah, just ask one last time. Does this seem good volume-wise? Or did I turn it up too much? Publisher, Gamera Game. PT situation. Now there's a door here. Huh. That fine still? Okay, good. Then I think we're set then. But you can see what I mean visually. Like, this game has a cool style to it. I kind of like it. This is a good art style. A rusty door appeared on the wall. It caught my attention, even in screenshots. Prelude. Debt. Honestly, I'm very impressed by the present. This is clearly made in RPG Maker, some version of it. But the presentation is really slick for RPG Maker, actually. The only reason I knew it was RPG Maker is because I've seen this widescreen edit before. It kind of has a very particular resolution on a window, on windowed mode. And also some of the sound effects include me in as well. But also just the controls. It all makes sense now. Looks like you can't exit the Lou Hello dolls. Yeah. Some creepy paper dolls. They look as if they will come to life at any moment. Maybe they will. Anticipate it. It'll be so fun. It's too dark. Find something for illumination. Oh, there's a book there. That's a dead end. Okay. What we got in the middle? Did the doll to my left just look at me? I think it did. There's a letter on the table. I'm gonna, again, sorry for butchering all the words, but Wang Xinkai, the store owner, had passed away from illness. Please deliver 6 wreaths, 2 paper dolls, and 2 candles in 3 days. October 18. Huh. It was signed 2 days ago. So the funeral the informant mentioned was for the small store owner? Who was the person in the small store just now? I mean, maybe there's multiple small stores in this town? There's an unlit candle on the table. Obtain candle. Nice. I have to find a way to light this candle. Okay. Light it on the other candle. Yeah, there you go. Simple as that. I can see clearly now. I will look around the house. Seriously though, that was not looking at us before, right? It's gonna be that side glance too, like, another normie human coming in here and invading our little doll warehouse. God, we just wants a peace and quiet. The paper doll is holding a ledger in his hand. September 23rd, Wang Zoifin borrowed 500 eggs, 500 grams of eggs, and owed Wang Xinkai RMB 250. RMB. What does RMB mean? Is that a money type? Is that a way of explaining currency that I don't understand? Okay. October 4th. Ji Rongfa borrowed a bottle of soy sauce and owed Wang Xinkai RMB 60. I guess it's a money type. I just don't know. I've never heard of RMB before. October 20. Lin Luxin borrowed a battery and owed Wang Xinkai RMB 2. Oh yeah, okay. We paid the two buckaroonies. What does RMB stand for? Can somebody clue me in? Somebody more cultured. Tell me what RMB stands for. Anyways, there's our purchase. It's today's date. Why is my name on it? Because you bought a battery. It's nice to see that ghosts still sell items. That's very convenient. Obtain ledger. Some items can be reviewed again on the menu page. Press wide open the menu page. Fair enough. Let me just read it again anytime. You can tell these are you've heard the sound effect when I turn the pages too. RPG. Oh, whoa! I see. Sir, you have strawberry jam on your face. Please, be more careful and get a napkin. Wait, what? What did that description say? Some creepy paper dolls which seem to be able to move suddenly at any time. What? Well, the paper doll falls to the ground. Okay. They definitely move. Unsettling. I like it. Now we can read stuff. Let's see what the piece of paper says. Volume 1, Debt to the Dead. If you take a dead person's belongings, you will owe a debt to the dead. If you don't return them in time, maladies will befall you, or worse, tragedies will befall your whole family. We gave money, though. Return them as soon as possible. Avoid this catastrophe. I got cursed by the ghosts. Oh, why? Because I wanted a AA battery. Like, what? Of all the reasons to get cursed. We made a horrible mistake. An obituary is on the bulletin board right in the center. A volunteer teacher of Kingshan Primary School passed away at the age of 27. Culture and Education Office of Kingshan Municipal Government. I really hope my guesses on these pronunciations are correct. I am using what I know of Chinese. The name is blackened out. This has become a symbol again. Blood oozes from the wall. 2 pieces of ancestor money are stuck on the wall. Oh, maybe that's what RMB stands for? Oh, these! I've seen these before. Ancestor money. Ren Min Bi, which loosely translated to English means people's money. Notes, which is the official currency of China. Okay, okay. Oh, the RMB is so that's modern day Chinese money, basically. What is the base unit? So, yeah, I've heard of yuan before. I knew that base unit of yuan. So RMB is yuan. Okay, okay, they're the same thing. I wasn't sure if they were different things or if they were the same. Now I know. And then you got ancestor money. I remember these coins. I don't know if they have a name too. I mean, I guess they're ancestor money. That's what they're called here. That's a good name for them too, I suppose. Oh wait, I have 2 ancestor money. Does that mean I can just like toss ancestor money into the base? Yes, let's do that. I don't think coins are normally supposed to burn, but okay. The ancestor money was burned to ash. Is this really? We're just burning our money away. The road is clear now. I guess I paid my debt because they didn't want my stupid modern money. They wanted ants. I don't know what's so funny, but okay. The road is cleared, only a bloody wall left. The paper doll is pointing to the right. Okay. Thanks for that. Oh, we got here. I guess we're going in. I guess this is the funeral procession. Where did the bereaved family go? I'll investigate the scene first. The candles on the table are flickering with red lights, illuminating the black and white portraits of the deceased. That's the person I met at the small store just now. I guess I was the guy. Hello. A creepy paper doll. The paper doll turned black from the smoke. Oh, right, because there was a fire at the funeral. Let's investigate. Why is there a home telephone phone in the coffin? Just in case the dead wants to make any outgoing calls, you know. 110. Where do you want to investigate? Wait a minute. Knowing a little bit of RPG Maker, I wonder if they selected the wrong image file for this image. I think they selected the wrong image. That also explains the scare cord. I think this was actually supposed to show us a corpse, not a phone. Hold on a minute. I want to see if I can fix this, or at least show the right image. I believe. Let me check something real fast. If this is an RPG Maker's game, I should be able to find the assets. Hold on. Ideally. Right. It is indeed. It seems to be. Oh, is it even? Oh, oh, no, it is encoded. Okay, that's fine. I can work with that. Yeah, give me just a second. I'll make this work. There's the feet. Oh, it is a coffin. Oh, I literally thought that they just put in the wrong image. It's very easy to accidentally select the wrong image file if you're not paying attention. Okay, fair enough. I guess it is a coffin with a phone on top that I didn't see when I was looking. I'm very confused why there's a phone here. I'm sorry. This is very confusing. Right, let's look at the coffin lid. There's a telephone in the coffin. Why is there a telephone in the coffin lid? Following the phone cable. I didn't see the feet, by the way. It's not like, is this the wrong image? This must be the wrong image. Following the phone cable, the handset can be seen inside the coffin. Okay. See, they're having a call. The latest number dialed was 110. 0. The call was made around the same time the police received the report. Oh, okay. So the deceased was like, "Yo, police, I'm calling because my coffin's on fire, and my funeral's up in flames. Could you come investigate? Thanks." And then he goes back to being dead. At least he's very responsible at calling the police. Let's look around the coffin. The wreath and paper doll near the opening are blackened with the smoke, but there's no trace of burning. The ignition point should be inside the coffin. The fire didn't spread outside. Okay, let's look in the coffin. The body is lying in the coffin. You can vaguely see that the clothes have been burned to pieces. The inside of the coffin has been blackened for the smoke. It's exuding a strong smell. It's the smell of the pyrotechnic powder. Why is that in the coffin? How do we know that? Let's end the investigation then. The scene is a bit weird. It doesn't seem like a normal fire. I have to tell Zhang about this situation. You know, I wonder if that... Zhang? Would you pronounce that Zhang? I might be pronouncing that wrong. Let's try Zhang. Then again, Zhengxi might be Zhang. It's... Ah, man. I don't fully know my English or my Chinese pronunciations. I'm trying my best. Words are hard. Names are hardest. Even English names can be difficult. CH is Zhe. Zhe. So Zhang? Then? Okay. Thank you. Which means... Yeah. Zhangxi. Okay, yeah, I think that sounds about right. I'll try to remember. And then you get down to accents and how people say words differently. Hello. Goodbye. Somebody was buying from the deceased shopkeeper who burned his coffin but still is able to sell AA batteries because he's very responsible and very... He's very productive, you know? Pitch black ahead. Okay. Well, I guess... Oh, hello. Hi. Paper dolls appeared on the road. So they have. The wreath is blocking the way. Okay. There's a ledger covered in ash on the counter. October 20th. You are next. Debt. Dude, it was just a AA battery. Chill the fuck out. Debt. Oh, there's a picture forming behind. You can't escape. I literally paid for this. The word debt is written all over the portrait. I love our expression the whole time. If you like, look at this. Like, I love that all this is going on, and we're just like, what the fuck? But look at our... Let's just... Oh, I guess I'm being attacked by supernatural entities that think I owe them a debt and will curse me. Ah, this is fine. I look kind of sleepy, if anything. Ah, this is fine. Whenever I can go back to the hotel, I need a nap. Hey, Ghost, can you hold off till I get a nap? Thanks. I don't know where to go anymore. I guess, oh, now the picture's looking at us. How rude. The person in the portrait's looking to the left. Does that mean go left? Guess so. Done with this shit face. I kind of see that too. Hello. Firework. You know, I never did this. You know what? I like how none of you pointed out that I didn't start the timer. Let me fix that. How long have we been going? 20 minutes? Feels like 20 minutes. I like how none of us noticed. Here, hold on. Well, you guys want to speak up? How long do you think I've been playing? I was vibing too. I didn't really pay attention. What do you see this time? I think 40 minutes more than is fair, probably, right? I see a white mist. Anything other than the white mist? There's also a car. It's a black hearse, driving very slowly. I want to get closer to it. But it always gets further away from me. Who's the hearse for? That hearse is for my dad. Oh, it's going to be one of those psychological experiences, I suppose. I mean, it was already going that vibe anyway, so makes sense. Also, it just occurred to me, I can actually check how long we've been playing. One moment. Let me be thorough about this. It will only require 30 seconds. I started the game. At about 6:12 into the broadcast. What is the broadcast time currently? It is 6:38. Yes, I spent about 20 minutes in the game. Maybe a bit more than that, but this is fine. My guess was about correct. Okay, back to the game. So yeah, 40 minutes, that seems fair. Lixun. Lixun. I wonder how you say that name. Hello. No, you're finally awake. Is this the clinic? Why am I here? Did you forget? You fainted near the funeral shed. I fainted? You scared the living hell out of me. Luckily, the clinic is nearby. The doctor examined you, said you fell asleep. I'm sorry. I had this problem since I was a kid. I'm sorry for making you worried. It's okay. Captain Liu told me about your condition. Don't take it to heart. Take your time to adjust to your work. I wonder what the condition is. Yes. By the way, do you have any news about the fire at the funeral? I had asked the person in charge. It was caused by a half-burned paper that had fallen onto a wreath. But I've investigated the scene. The fire started from inside the coffin. That's impossible. The coffin was closed. Additionally, the person in charge did not pursue the case. They didn't even know who called the police. Some mischievous kid probably did it. Was no one else at the scene during the incident? Yeah, the deceased was the owner of the small store, Wang Jinkai. He got divorced a few years ago. The man was very stingy. His relatives stopped contacting him a long while ago. No one cared about his death, so residents in town pitied him. They donated some money to hold a funeral for him. Luxun, don't trouble yourself with this case. Go and get some rest. All right. It's dead end. Oh, okay. That's a door. Phone ring. Let me look around the room first. The door is locked. Fair enough. The door is covered with a thick layer of spider webs. That place hasn't been used in a while, has it? The doctor isn't here. What's the matter? Hello? How can I help you? The person on the other end hung up. They were so insistent to call, but then had nothing to say. A bag of IV solution is hanging on the infusion stand. When I was a kid, I used to get these random fevers frequently. The doctors at the hospital could not find the cause of it. My grandma knew a shaman. She said I was born at a yin date, at a yin time, so I attract spirits naturally. Huh. The last time I saw the shaman was at Dad's funeral. She sighed when she saw me and said a few words. It's heaven's will that you can see ghosts. You'll become a policeman and help the dead find justice. Huh. Okay. Well, I guess that's our job. Oh, hello. Stop that. The following news report is all about a local case. On September 15th, a family of 4 in Xingshan Town was found dead at home. The house owner, Mr. Tian, his wife and granddaughter had died from rat poison. His daughter-in-law, Zhao, had hung herself. The police force suspected Zhao, who had a mental health issue, had poisoned the family and hung herself. The case is under further investigation, and we welcome any information from the public. There's a key next to the TV. Okay. Curious. I do wonder what puzzles we'll see in this game, considering it says it was a puzzle game. Chapter 1, The Telephone. Officer, how do you feel? Are you the doctor here? Yes, my name is Ye Jingshan. Nice to meet you. Dr. Ye, thank you for taking care of me. I'm a doctor. Saving people is my job. By the way, I've never seen you around. Did you transfer here recently? Yeah, I just checked in yesterday. No wonder. Xinjiang is very humid. Newcomers don't adapt easily. Just make sure you get plenty of rest. Do you want to smoke? Thanks, Doc. I don't need a smoke. I'm okay. I don't smoke. Why is a doctor offering a smoke? You're rare. Every cop I know is a chain smoker. Especially the experienced ones. They can't solve any cases without cigarettes. I haven't handled a case yet, so I can't relate. I see. No, don't tell anyone I smoke. I always tell the old folks here to smoke less, and I can't justify it if they find out I smoke too. Lead by example. Dr. Ye, is that Wang Shinkai's store next door? Yes. Why? Nothing. I encountered something strange at the funeral, so I'm just trying to understand the situation. Do you know how Wang Shinskai died? His body was found several days after he died. I haven't seen the corpse, so it's hard to say. The people in town are saying that he died horribly, as if he was killed by a ghost. Killed by a ghost? About that. Probably has to do with the familicide that happened some time ago. Are you talking about the Tian family case? I saw it on TV. Yeah. After the Tian family died, Wang Shishai had told everyone that Tian's daughter-in-law was a madwoman. He said she went crazy and murdered the whole family. Everyone thinks that daughter-in-law's spirit killed Wang Shishai because he spoke ill of her. Of course, I'm a doctor. I don't believe in such superstitions. Wang Shishai had cardiovascular disease, so he probably died from a heart attack. I think the circuit breaker tripped. I'll go and have a look. Officer, you might want to grab some candles in the black van outside. Why is there... Okay. Okay. I should have just kept this... What's this? SARS. Is that SARS? Oh, let's stop SARS. SARS is bad. Oh, I found... Oh, it's fine up there. Nice. There are some medical books on the table. Cool. Black van is parked across the road. There are a few candles and a lighter next to the seat. Why did we buy a battery for a flashlight and we don't even use it? Just wondering. I can barely make out some boxes of fireworks in the van under the candlelight. Why are there fireworks in a van belonging to the clinic? This isn't far from the funeral shed here. Dr. Ye may know something about the fire at the funeral. He has fireworks to, like, set him off. Like, yay, this person that nobody liked died. Fireworks time. Woo. I can pronounce them dead. Let's go light some frickin' sparklers. I don't know. It's very mean, I'm being very mean, aren't I? There's a guy that smokes. I don't know if he really gives a shit about people. Despite being a doctor. Can I, like, burn this now? Maybe there's a way to clean up the spider webs. Use your hand. The spider web is surprisingly tough. Maybe there's a way... Yeah, let's just burn it. Actually, wait. I'm going to select every option. Besides that one. I do appreciate the options you picked gray out. That's very nice. Burn with a candle. There we go. Instantly burned. Alright, what do we got out here? A fence is blocking the way. Oh, I thought it was just the impenetrable dark fog. Oh. There was a similar willow tree planted in my old house. My grandma said the tree was the root of the Lin family and would bless us. My dad didn't believe it. On the day he was buried, the willow tree whined as if it was crying. There's an old well covered in moss. The water glows inside, reflecting the night sky. I wonder what that says. The fence, okay. Alright, into here we go then. Let's see what we got. There are two wires in the box. One of the wires is burnt, and the other one seems functional. Okay. I was gonna say, like, if this is a horror puzzle game, then I was actually like, all right, I'm in the mood for some puzzles. Let's do some puzzles. But so far, we haven't seen too many puzzles. This is one of those things where there's only one solution, isn't there? Yeah. There we go. Power is restored. Oh, hello. You are... Is the case closed? What are you doing here? The case? Now you new here. Yeah, I just transferred here not too long ago. What case are you talking about? My name is Shen Shengxi. I'm a volunteer teacher in Jingshan Primary School. A month ago, my student Tian Fang, her mother and her grandparents were found dead at home. But you guys suspected that it was Fang's mother who killed the whole family. I know Fang's mother. She wouldn't hurt Fang. I'm not sure if I'm saying that name right either. It might be Fang, but I don't think that sounds right. Have you found any evidence? As you can see, I'm looking for it. Why are you searching for evidence in the clinic? You'll know after I find and send it to the press. Miss Chen, since you're a volunteer teacher here, I'm not going to put you on the spot. But don't take anything from here. It'll be hard to deal with if someone finds out. What's a weird thing? If you're ever stealing, a policeman catches you and they say, "Hey, don't take it. If you take some stuff from here, it's going to be hard to deal with." Like, what's that mean? Like, what? If somebody finds out, like, Also, I'm Lin, a criminal investigator from the Criminal Investigation Department. I'll be around. Well, that sounds almost redundant. I'm from the Criminal Investigation Department. Oh, what do you do? I criminally investigate. Okay. Go figure. Let me know if you run into any trouble. Got it. I might find important evidence here. I mean, I guess if you make a photocopy, I don't really care. Just don't steal it. Oh, an umbrella. Red umbrella, dripping in water. That's weird. It wasn't raining a minute ago. And it still isn't. There are many victims in this case. Our superiors take this matter seriously. That Captain Liu wouldn't have closed the case nonchalantly. I'll collect more information about the Tian family's case first. Tian... I really wonder how you're supposed to pronounce... I am just going to constantly just wonder if I'm pronouncing things right. Ah, well. You get the point. It's on screen. You can read it. Oh, we can go this way now. Hello. Hello. You can see a fuzzy human-shaped figure through the window. Nice. I'm being spied on. How's everybody doing? It's a bit late, but it's gotten very quiet. What you got, TV? There's a strange rumor about the Tian family murder case. According to the town's residents, on the 7th day after the murder, residents with landmines received a call in the middle of the night. I almost read that as residents of landmines, which was to be a little bit different. On the other side, there were sounds of a rope tightening, as if a heavy object was being hung. Oh, what we heard earlier. The number displayed was from the public phone market owned by the Tian family. In response to this, the police have stated that it was a rumor and urged people not to spread it. This isn't the phone ringing. Oh. Huh. Ah, this one. Why did the ringtone completely change when I changed environments? You ever hear a phone from another room, and then you go into the room with the phone, and the phone ringing is completely different? Like, what the hell? The phone screen shows 2 voicemails. Hello. Is that Yejin Shan? We're from Criminal Investigation Department. You should have heard of the Tian family case, right? An eyewitness said that Zhang Zhongrong's daughter-in-law, Zhao Zhaozhong, was at your clinic half an hour before the incident. We want to know why she was there, her diagnosis, the kind of medicine she purchased, and her mental state at the time. I hope you'll cooperate with us and call us back as soon as possible. What about a HIPAA? Wait, does China have HIPAA? Does Canada have HIPAA? Officer, I'm Yejin Zhang. Zhao Zhong did come to the clinic before the incident. She said her mother-in-law had a bad cough and wanted to buy some medicine for coughing. She left after buying the medicine. Oh, this is Ye I'm reading. I got so confused. I was just focused on reading these names right, or trying to. The people in the clinic saw her. I still have a copy of their receipt for the medicine. Please contact me again if you have any further questions. Okay. Sound of a car starting is coming from outside the door. The car seems to be driving towards the funeral shed. Why is it going to the funeral shed so late? To look really sus, I guess. Alright, I guess we'll walk there. Oh, I guess we won't walk there. What is this place? You know, spontaneous city for us. They pop up now and then. Let's see what we got here. Several graves are located far away. They look gloomy in the dark. A cordon is blocking the way. Enter? Sure. Yeah, why not? The mailbox says Tian Zhengshrong. Is this Tian's house? That was convenient. I'll investigate the scene first. Like I was just like, yeah, the world is literally warping around me, but this is fine. Those bowls. There are 4 empty bowls on the floor. They have a lot of cats. Okay. The door is locked. Pants that's still wet. Why is everything wet? The road ahead is swallowed by fog and darkness. Alright, into the apartment building? House? Large house? Not sure. Please enter the number. I don't have one. Yet. Oh, what we got here? There's a note on the wall. Huh. Okay, noted. Call me when you find the order. The calendar says September 22nd. The time of the crime was September 15th. Why is the calendar showing a date that is 7 days after that? Because calendars can be advanced if you want to. I don't know. How is a calendar moving forward? That's crazy. The door is locked. Okay. All right. So, well, let's analyze what we have here. So, we have a phone where I need to enter a number. That number is 4 digits. I have a note here indicating some sort of pattern to tic-tac-toe. And I have a phone here with suspicious fingerprints, which I guess are indicating some sort of clue themselves. Okay. And that seems to be what we have to work with. Unless I pop out here and something else changes. Alright, here's what I'm talking about. Here's a puzzle where I'm actually a little bit confused. Let's see. Okay, there doesn't seem to be anything else to interact with. The game does seem to do some stuff when I walk away from areas I was in before and such. The road where I came from is swallowed by fog and darkness. Okay, so we're locked into this area. Backtracking doesn't trigger any new events. So we have the information necessary to solve this puzzle, I suppose. The question is, how do we use it? Have I missed anything? I don't think so. Okay. I might need to poke some of you guys hanging out in the chat, lurking. And I might need to poke you to get you involved in this puzzle. So what do I know? Here's what I know. We have a tic-tac-toe puzzle where everything is X's except for the top right and bottom left. Those are marked in with the money things. There's also an arrow going from top middle, top right, middle, bottom left, in that order. Technically that draws a 7, but I don't know if that matters. Also, this phone here has 4 fingerprints. They are angled at different amounts and are go in the order of red, blue, blue, red. Lastly, this calendar displays September 22nd. That seems to be all the information I have at my disposal. With this information, I need to find a 4-digit number. Granted, September 22nd does itself have a 4-digit number, so let's try that first. Let's see, what is 09, right? Oh, 09. I think I got... Yeah, it's 22. Though, since this is a game that was originally made in China... Nope. Oh, the tic-tac-toe game matches the... Oh, good point. I didn't even think about it that way. 2, 3, 5, 7. Good call. I didn't think about the orientation. Good call. Hey, today is Fong Fong's birthday. Don't forget to get the cake before you head home. The order slip for the cake was in some clothes pocket and got washed. Now there's only half a piece of paper left in the washing machine, and my lower back hurts. I can't get it out. The other half might be inside the pocket of the clothes that are being hung up. Remember to check the pockets before you can close the washing machine next time. I just didn't think to look at the layout. I think the phone with the blue and red fingerprints was also confusing me. I thought that was part of it. Sounds like a middle-aged woman by the voice. The clothes should be hung outside. I already tried to check the pockets. I was not able to sequence break. Alright. Flavors. Butter chocolate. Lettering on the cake. There is no lettering. September 21, 2004. Please collect the cake with the order. We will not be responsible for any losses. There's almost a phone number at the bottom. Almost. Oh, hello. Oh no, a person trying to protect themselves from the weather. That's the scariest thing I've ever seen. Okay. So we have the order slip. Half of the order slip. Let's look at the bowls again. Hey there, DJ. We're playing a neat little moody puzzle horror RPG maker game. It's actually quite good, I'd say. Ah, there we go. That's more like it. People open doors for me. Ah, the washing machine. The lid of the washing machine is closed tightly. There's a piece of paper on it. Mirrors can reflect... Okay, volume 2, clear mirror. Mirrors can reflect reality and see through people's hearts. Look at yourself in the mirror and find the truth. I mean, okay. There's some dots there. Seems like I need to turn the knob to the correct position to open the lid. So this washing machine has its dials double as a combination lock to really protect your laundry, unless you know the combination lock. There might be clues nearby. It's a very secure. This is a security washing machine. There seems to be something hidden behind the curtains. Open them. Huh. There's a wall outside the window with a strange symbol painted on it. I see some dots there. There's an odd pattern inside the bathtub, but it seems to be unfinished. Another pattern. Okay, hold on, wait. I'm starting to understand now. The dots represent... And there's a dot here, isn't there? Turn on the faucet. Yeah, let's do that. There's some water in the bathtub. That finishes the symbol, doesn't it? Yep. Hey, that doesn't make any sense. The reflection of the water combined with the pattern of the bathtub to form a complete symbol. Also, the reflection randomly grew a random little bit of a dash. That's kind of weird. Do you think that's representing a number? Because if that's representing a number... No, actually, that wouldn't be representing a number. It's right between 6 and 9 for a clock position. So that'd be more like 7:30. Which isn't really representing a number. Well, it's representing a lot of numbers, but... okay. Alright then, that exists. That's good to know. And then we got this out. Oh, that's a different symbol. It's another circle, but in a different position. Okay. So that's... So the solution for dot 3 is that. Oh, that's the dial. Oh, yeah, of course. I'm stupid. I'm dumb. I'm silly. It is representing the dial's position. I understand. I just didn't look really hard at the dials. I'll look for clues in the room first. All right, let's get the beer. I'll give this the last one. Yep. Strange symbols on the wall in the mirror. It's a nice little flower on the bottom. I rarely look in the mirror. Grandma said I have too much yin energy. I would be possessed by ghosts if I look into a mirror. After my dad passed away, I secretly looked into the mirror once. In the mirror, I saw Dad's clothes hanging from the wall behind me. It was a green police uniform dripping with blood. I've never looked into mirrors since then. I can't remember what I looked like when I was a child, and it feels strange to see myself. Okay, so 7:30. Isn't that also for this too? Yeah, they both want that. Both want the 7:30, and then the inverse of that for the second one. Yep, that's simple. Wait. There's probably a reason. Hold on a minute. If you notice, dials 2 and 3 here have a different layout than dial 1. Okay, so wait, hold on, wait, I gotta think about this. And by think about this, I mean, I just gotta keep circling. What the fuck? I solved it. I was just pressing the button as I thought about it. I wasn't trying to solve the puzzle, but I'll take it, I suppose. What do you think I just did to solve this? Oh, it's a mirror. Oh, of course. That makes sense. Good call. I actually was looking at the fact that, you notice how, like, there's, like, if you look at dial 1 here, you see how that upper right section has a little bit of, like, a green section, but the rest of it's white? And then the other dials don't have that. I thought that was somehow indicative of, like, some extra steps in the puzzle. All right, anyways. There's half a piece of paper at the bottom of the washing machine's drum. I'm surprised these held up as well as they did for being washed. Birthday cake, dessert baking, on-site production. Named Tian Fong Fong. Zodiac, who the fuck knows? Press A to put it back together. Let's see. Ah, there we go. Zodiac pig. You mean like how she's gonna pig out on a big cake? Yeah. Heck yeah. The cake was for Tian Fong Fong. But the Tian family was already killed by the 21st. Who ordered the cake? Somebody with a sick sense of humor. Happy birthday, you're dead. Obtained complete cake order slip. Oh. Locked in the laundry room / bathroom again. I hate when this happens. Oh, I saw. Wait, no, that was just a flicker. I'm gonna be forced to look in the mirror, I bet. I've heard that sound. Huh? Oh. This place is the department's morgue. The electric box is locked. Okay. Door can't be opened. I like how casual we are. Like, I guess we teleported. That's normal. I'll work with this. Like, all right. A pair of sharp scissors hangs on the shelf. I'll just pick it up. You know you're gonna need it in a second. All right, fine. Let's see. There's a corpse lying on the morgue tray. Next there's an autopsy report. Medical autopsy report from the Forensic Laboratory of the Criminal Investigation Bureau of the Xing Public Security Bureau. Xing Public Security Autopsy Doc, whatever. I wonder if that number is important. 2004-046. Okay. And the deceased Xiao Zhaosheng, gender female, age 33, height 164 centimeters. The deceased died from shock caused by asphyxiation. No other trauma or signs of struggle. From the homicide investigations and interviews, we can confirm the deceased had committed suicide. The hair of the deceased was entangled with a telephone at the crime scene. Another telephone reference. In order to perform the autopsy, we had to cut some of the hair. We suspect the body of the deceased had rotated after she hung herself, causing her hair to be caught by the telephone cord. I don't know why we would note so much information about that, but okay. Like, as a police report. It's kind of weird. Like, also, her hair was really tangled up this cord. I'm going to write a whole paragraph about this. I don't know if this matters for the autopsy report, but I'm going to write about it. Like, okay. Oh, look, hair. That's some hair. The hair is clumped up in the sink. Lovely. There seems to be something at the bottom of the sink. Okay, get it. I guess we can't move the hair. Maybe we're one of those people that really hates touching wet hair. Like, random bits of hair. I can understand. Isn't that an oddly pitched sound of the box hair being unbladed? You mean that stretchy sound that we heard? I think that's the rope. But I don't know. Pair of sharp scissors. Can we use them now? Sweet. I like how linearly I have to pick things up. Alright, use those scissors. There's a key at the bottom of the sink. Okay. Oh no! She may be dead, but her luscious locks will never stop growing. She was actually possibly oh shit, I forgot the fairy tale that involves the lady in the tower with her hair super long. How did I forget that? She is so famous. There was a Disney movie semi-recently made. Ah shit. Ah shit, I forgot. Somebody remind me, quick. Rapunzel, there it is. Thank you. She's just Rapunzel. But also horror Rapunzel. The corpse is covered in hair. Let's use the key. There are two switches in the electric box. Hit the red one, I guess. Actually, on second thought, let's hit the blue one. I'll investigate the morgue tray first. Okay, if you want to. Hello. There's something hidden underneath the thick hair. Yeah, it's a corpse. Push the hair. Sure, why not? Sounds like a good decision. Oh. And by corpse, I meant pig head, which is technically still a corpse. A pig's head is placed on top of a birthday cake. It seems to be an offering in a sacrificial ceremony. Well, her zodiac was pig. So naturally, I would also need a giant pig head put on top of my cake if my zodiac was pig. However, my zodiac is actually dragon, so don't do that. I haven't gotten a dragon cake. I should get a dragon cake. That actually sounds like a good idea. However, I am still kind of a pig. The word libation on the pig's forehead looks abnormal due to the lighting. Libation? What's libation? What does libation mean? I've never heard that word. Libation. Dog? Snack dog? You guys are snacking dog? I'm just happy. I'm just happy I'm dragging this. It works really well for me. It's a cool one. It's a cool one to have. You're also dragging, cool. Let's switch to the blues. Oh, I bet this will change the lighting and then it'll like look different. Let's see. Is that what that means, Peter? I guess you would know with a name like yours. The word libation on the pig's forehead looks abnormal due to the lighting. Okay. Should be some sort of meme behind the text color. I'll jot it down. Yeah, okay. Also, we drew little numbers for some reason. Obtain note text on the cake. Okay, what have I learned here? Under red light, we have the different parts highlighted than when we have the blue part. Maybe the parts that matter are the parts that never highlight. That would be the very top, the dash in the middle of the box part of the symbol, and just a little bit of the legs at the very top of them. But I don't know what these numbers mean. 1148. Oh, I think I've solved it. A drink poured is offered to a deity. Oh, that's what that means. Thank you. I have never heard that word before. I've never heard that this is a new word to me. Very neat. I didn't even know that was a concept, actually. A specific word for offering a drink to the dead. Huh. Miss Shen, why are you here? This is Fang Fang's house. I want to see if there are any clues here. You said the case was closed. My presence at the crime scene won't bother you, right? Miss Shen, I've read the reports on the case. The autopsy report shows that Zhao Shang had committed suicide. And the news said that Zhao Shang had hung herself after her family members died. So what? If I come home to see my family poisoned and not breathing, I'll still call for an ambulance straight away. What's the point being made here? You don't understand. After Fang Fang's father passed away, Fang Fang was Zhao Shang's only mental support. Zhao Shang loved Fang Fang deeply. After the incidents, everyone thought Zhao Shang had lost her mind. But I know she didn't. She was very sane. Look at her daughter's dead body. Could you imagine how devastating that would be? So you think someone poisoned Fang Fang's family? And Zhao Shang came home and saw Fang Fang's body, so she mentally broke her down and killed herself? This is possible, right? I can't make a conclusion without finding more clues. What clues are you looking for? I want to know why you went to the clinic. Does Dr. Ye have anything to do with this case? Ye Shishong had strong motive for murder. 2 years ago, Fang Fang's father, Tian Yu, had an epileptic seizure and was sent to Yang Zhang's clinic for emergency treatment. But he didn't make it. Fang Fang's grandfather, Tian Xingzhuang, believed that Yang Xingzhuang killed his son. What? Can we stop using everybody's full names? This is becoming so fucking hard to pronounce. Over and over again, too. He led a group of people to smash Dr. Ye's clinic and broke his ribs. Yang Xingzhuang ended up confined to a hospital bed for more than half a month. I think it's an honorific thing, though. Like, use full name. It's kind of I think it's a more proper thing to do in Chinese culture. But I kind of don't like reading these names over and over again full. He also lost a lot of money to the Tian family before everything was settled. Moreover, Zhao Zhezhong had gone to the clinic before the incident. Don't you think it's too much of a coincidence? Still, though, like, man, people waste a lot of breath saying full-on titles and names. We could just use a first name. Like I don't know. I mean, he is occasionally like here. Dr. Ye said Zhao Zhezhong went to the clinic for cough medicine. There were other patients who witnessed the incident at that time. Who knows if there was anything wrong with the medicine he gave her? Dead people can't talk. So you went to the clinic to find evidence of Dr. Ye's crime? Yes. But Ye Shizhong is a smart man. He left no clues. Then what have you found here? There's nothing here. I have to investigate somewhere else. I'll take my leave if you don't need anything else. Just like how Japanese culture tends to call for a surname first. To define someone properly, they call the full one. It's just a polite thing to do in a lot of Asian cultures. But also, isn't that... I mean, politeness is one thing, but wasting your breath is another. I don't know. I feel like it's totally... Again, it's a Western culture thought pattern, though. I think it's completely polite to call somebody by their first name if you do it right. I don't know. Casual. It's casual, but... Casual and politeness can be, two different things. You don't have to be formal to be polite. You can be casual and polite. You can also be formal and rude, so, Miss Chen looks a little strange. Is it because she found something here? Alright, well, I'm going to solve the last puzzle, and then we're going to switch games, probably. This seems pretty good overall, though. It's just really hard to voice... It's just really hard to vocally communicate all the dialogue. That's all. Anyways, I figured it out. It's this. Call me when you find the order. Blue... Here, hold on. So, I believe Surreal pointed out earlier that the white parts are actually Japanese numbers. Perhaps that's something to do with the color of the word funeral. And that's why it's spelled out for us. Because, well, this was translated to an audience that probably doesn't understand those are numbers. But of course, anybody speaking Chinese would probably instantly know that. Wait, not that. I need the text on the cake. There it is. So yeah. I see. I understand now. 1148, but... Alright, hold on. Actually, this isn't too hard to solve. It's either this, or it's the 48 reversed. Hello. We solved the cake. Fang Fang liked it very much. Very meaty cake. Giant pig head was a great touch. Your father-in-law said that Fang Fang's classmates are coming. Please prepare a nice dinner. Don't forget to pick up something at the restaurant. Remember to get some fish. You and Fang Fang love to eat fish. One more thing. This morning I noticed that Fang Fang left the house key in the dining room again. She's so forgetful even at such a young age. What if she left the key outside and someone picked it up? Children never learn everything from adults, so you have to set an example. Alright. Randomly got chided for some reason. Thanks, random disembodied voice I don't know. This is a weird house layout. Oh, candles. Oh, cake! Yum! A few pieces of moldy cakes appeared in the bowls. Yes, let's have a scare cord for cake. The scariest thing. Investigate the cake. What would I like to... Oh, well, let's do it in order. First piece. Just an ordinary piece of cake. Okay. How about the second piece? Just an ordinary piece of cake. Okay. How about the third piece? Ah, a key. There's a key hidden at the bottom of the bowl. Ta-da! I found the cake key. Where did the sound come from? The left. Oh, a picture. A girl's portrait appears behind the railings. It seems to be a photo of Fang Fang. Thing is, for proper conversation, you need to give as much info as needed. You want to give as much info as needed as little as needed. Giving unnecessary information is confusing. This also includes name, I guess. Well, it seems like, weirdly enough, in a lot of, like, I can speak about Japanese. Japanese has a lot of inference based on, like, you can... There's a lot of words that aren't said, like, that are normally said in English that aren't said in Japanese, because the structure of the sentence and the honorifics you use and stuff, those clue in the listener, the reader, as to what is being talked about. So some words that you would normally use in English are omitted because it's already inferred by other words. So weirdly enough, I don't know if Chinese works the same way. I'm not actually sure about that. But if it does, then we have this weird situation where it is actually proper to spell out names more in Asian languages, or at least a few, than it would be in Western, in like English. But on the same note, Western / English tends to use more words to generally say things. Even so, it's kind of a weird mix of, like, they use more words for this, but they use less words for that. So, But yes, I think I'm going to stop here. This is an interesting little game. I don't think it's really all that effective at being spooky. Despite it trying to be a little bit spookier than I think it actually is with the stair cords, but it definitely has a cool little atmosphere. Where'd the portrait go? How did you climb these stairs? Were you just like staring down at the stairs and you didn't see where the portrait went? Silly. The key I just got should be able to open the door. This is my first time at the crime scene. I take a deep breath and exhale hard. After I exhaled the anxiety out of my chest, I take the key and get a phone call. It's the phone from the public phone market. This call might be important. I'll check it out first. I feel like our character is weird. He seems very nonchalant and, like, still duty-bound, despite the fact that reality is clearly warping around him. It's weird. The side is silent. Only a rustling sound is heard. Sounds like static to me. Hello? Hey, officer. Dr. Ye? You remember my voice even though we've only met once. Well, so do you. Interesting. I was busy, so I didn't hear the phone ringing. The call just now, was that you? The phone call? It wasn't me. I didn't see who made the call either. That's weird. This number belongs to the Tian family. Am I experiencing that supernatural stuff the news mentioned before? I know about that news. Has anyone else in town received a call like that? I heard people in town say on the 7th day after they died, a few of their granddaughter's classmates received strange phone calls. That day was also the granddaughter's birthday. I also heard that on the 6th day after they died, a cake shop in the city received an order, and the cake was for the granddaughter. Now the people in town are terrified of going near the Tian's house. They're afraid of coming across evil spirits. Officer, I'm curious about what you're doing in the Tian's house. The Tian's house? That's an interesting structure. There's something about the Tian family case I wish to find out, so I went to investigate. Something you can't figure out? Dr. Ye, did Zhao Zhaozhong go to your clinic before that incident? Yes, it's flu season, so the clinic was pretty busy that day and everyone saw her. The Tians usually go to you when they are sick. An extremely subtle chuckle came through the phone. I understand what you can't figure out. You've probably heard about that incident between me and the Tian family. Indeed, the Tians would rather take a longer route for another doctor than come to me after that incident. I was also pretty surprised that Zhao Zhaozhong suddenly came to the clinic that day. What did she say? She said her mother-in-law had a bad cough and asked me if I had a certain brand of cough medicine. Then she left after buying the medicine. Got it. Thank you for your cooperation. No problem. I can't help you much with this case. Do you want to continue the investigation? If there's anything suspicious with this case, I can't pretend that I don't see it. Naturally, though, I can't notice the fact that reality is warping around me. I don't find that suspicious and continue to operate as if the reality is normal. It's fine. Nothing gets past me. All these supernatural events going on. Nothing gets past me. To be honest, when I asked whether you smoked in the clinic just now, you said no and that you had investigated a case. I thought you were a rookie. It's really impressive that you managed to obtain these clues in such a short period of time. I'd like to know how you found these clues. Unfortunately, I have business to attend to now. I'll have to chat with you more if I get a chance. I won't bother you anymore. Bye, officer. Li Zhishang was in the clinic while the crime was happening, and he had his patients as witnesses. He's not really that suspicious. Except for the part where he literally is like, I'd like to know how you found those clues. No, I didn't do anything wrong. I just really wanted to know where you found those clues so I could totally cover them up. I mean, do nothing at all suspicious with them. However, Li Zhishang seems to be consciously or unconsciously revealing strange rumors about the Tian family. He was also very interested in my investigation of the case. And when I answered the phone, he recognized my voice right away. It's like he's lurking in a corner nearby and watching everything. So he wasn't very suspicious, except for the parts where he was totally suspicious. He's not very suspicious, but he seems to be spying on me. I just don't find that very suspicious. I'm used to people spying on me. People think I'm hot, and they always follow me around. I don't know. Like, what? Like, he's not being suspicious, except for how he's being suspicious. Like, what? Hi there. Okay. Oh no, a car hit us. He's very suspicious. He tried to run us over. If it's a black van. Please don't blame me. Is that... Oh, fireworks. Look, son, could you tell me something about your father? My dad was a criminal investigator. He had handled a lot of big cases. He was always busy and away from home. After his death, I finally saw his face clearly for the first time. I was young then. I just stared curiously at the small wound on his forehead. The adults often said I looked a lot like him. Every time they said that, I would think of the wound, and my head would start aching. That feeling was like the bullet that killed my dad had taken root in my head. Huh. Time to get up. Food is ready. Get up now. Dinner time. Oh. I think we went back in time, didn't we? This is my room. I remember as I was leaving public phone market, a black car drove towards me. I don't have any wounds on my body or feel any pain. Who brought me back? This is my room. When was this mirror installed? Get up and wash. It's time to eat. I think he went back in the time. And he still is like, derp-de-derp. Why am I at my house? That's odd. My goodness. I do like this game. I do like the arts, especially. That's the main thing I like about it. I do like the art style. We have now hit chapter 2. This is a good stopping point. It's not bad. It's not perfect, though. Maybe it's partially because of the translation. But this main character annoys me a bit because he takes, like, I made fun about his face looking like, oh, this is fine, and he looks kind of bored, if anything, like he just doesn't give a fuck, or doesn't really seem to register the severity of the situation. But no, he kind of acts that same way as his emotion displays. The dialogue seems to indicate he thinks everything is normal and real and fine, even though supernatural events keep happening around him. Or maybe he's just so used to the supernatural events since he had that shaman tell him, like, oh, you were born on a yin year at a yin time, so you're going to have spirits falling around you, and you're going to have to help them with justice. And maybe he's just like, all right, I guess so. I don't know. Either he's accepted that fate, or he's the densest person alive, and I can't tell which. I really can't tell which. The fact he still is idly questioning, like, that's weird, why'd that happen, makes me think he's probably just dense. But yeah, the main character, I wish he would actually react to things a bit and be like, this is not normal. The fact he doesn't do that makes me really kind of draw out of the experience a bit and go like, what the fuck am I, who the fuck is this dumbass I played as? Maybe the supernatural being is, maybe the main character is supernatural being, I don't know. He could be. But point is, as far as this characterization is portrayed so far, at least, it just doesn't seem very realistic. The other characters are fine, I suppose. But yeah, he's just, yeah. He's taking things awfully at face value. or just missing things at face value. Which it's very distracting for me playing this. As for the actual horror game aspect of this is a very simple game. It's a linear game, 2D linear game. Do puzzle to open up next thing to open up next thing. It's not terribly explorative. It's kind of really nice art style though. I do like the ambience. I like the art style, the music. That's all fits quite well. The puzzles seem pretty decent so far, I suppose. I wonder if they get more complex or more intricate later, where they're more interesting to mess around with. But so far, I'm fine with this game. Like, everything is generally all right with this. I still think it's really blowing me away. I'm just very distracted by the main character, admittedly. But if that's not really a hang-up for you, maybe you'd like to check this out. It does seem quite good, and there is clearly a lot of work put into this. I could tell. I looked this up. I believe this is an. I'm pretty sure. I want to say this is an RPG Maker MV game. I'm not 100% sure on which version. It's sometimes hard to tell which specific version's being used. But regardless, I could tell there's a lot of work put into the custom scripting on this one, compared to what MV starts with vanilla. Widescreen for one is one thing that it has added, but it has a whole bunch of cool effects and stuff as well that yeah, they had to work to put that in. So I could tell this was definitely a passion project. And honestly, I do really like the art. The art style is probably the best part about it. It just has a really interesting, slightly uncanny kind of look to it. I like it. But yeah, Firework. It's not perfect. I don't think the story is perfect. It might have suffered via translation, being originally a Chinese game. But it's definitely not the worst translation ever. It's just some of the characters seem a little wibbly on how they work. Not quite realistic. It kind of brings me out a little bit. But if that doesn't bother you, and you like a good little horror puzzle game, you might want to check this one out. I think this one is definitely up some people's alleys. Maybe I'm a little distracted by certain characters, but besides that, I would say it's practically up mine as well. Just not quite. But for others, probably is. Anyways, that was Firework. I hope you enjoyed.